Hello everybody, this is Robert with Deep Thought Cycle Blogs off the bike. And got to get ready for that Australia trip. So we got the detector here and we're going to go on a little walk. And we're going through this old 4,000-year-old park. And we're walking through the back part through an ancient village. So I'm going to keep the camera on my head and see if we find anything cool, okay? Let me put it on real quick. Actually, the back streets of the old center of Guangzhou from the Nanyu King, and they tore down a lot of the buildings which would be protected in Europe and stuff to build these modern little villas. So in between, we'll see some old architecture. This one's not actually that old. Back there they had an old temple. They took out the old pavers that were here. They had these big rocks. And like here you can see even this is not that old of a building compared to the other buildings that were here before. And this is not that old of a building, but they had a very old one before. You know, they had a temple back there. And China's pretty much out with the old, in with the new. And you don't realize that this is an ancient village, like thousands of years old. I know we don't have any music right now. Sorry. Pretty sure we have to go left here. Looking for a shortcut to our mountain village here. The mountain park. So we're not going to see, you know, they literally tore down all the ancient houses that were here. Now we're about 5 minutes walk from the other ancient part of the village. This is just redeveloped, and if you dug underneath the street, you'd go down to the ancient times. So we'll practice at this park, and I don't know if we're going to find any gold, but it'll be a good walk around. And this is, like I said, this is the city center moved, and the Nanyu King used to be the king of Vietnam, and history was kind of wiped out when 1950 they kind of wiped out the whole history of everything, and the people are not taught the history, so many of them don't know that this kingdom was like a different country than the rest of China. People don't realize that. And
it's like a maze here.
So here you got a old door, and maybe we could see some old buildings left here. Of course, in the tourist area, they kept those. Here's a little bit of an old building right here. Not that old. But they're spotted in between here. And we go down that street right there. You can see the old tiles, the rooftops. And private stairs. So we're on a mission here. This one's got a wood top there. It's kind of older, but not that old. Probably maybe a couple hundred years old. But this is literally thousands of years old. Right? How old is this place, Mom? A couple thousand? Oh, we could go in here. Can we go in here? Are we allowed to go in here, Juan? Let's go look in here. Look at all this wood that they tore up. And see here,
It's a dead end.
you just take a little walk. My number's on, Bobby? You see the numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hey, why would we go here?
come here, sir. Look at here. Just an old temple. Look at Mahjong. And this is where you think of your classic Kung Fu movie. Sirs, come here. Sirs, come here. Juan, get Sirs. And this is like the old temple. It was obviously very old. And since the takeover in 1950 and the Cultural Revolution, there's no markers to say what kind of building this is, what kind of temple it was. All the history has been forgotten. It used to be a temple, I guess. And you know what this place used to be, Juan? How have you seen any signs? Walk in here. This is some kind of old, something you see just laying in disrepair. And you see up here, look at this beautiful wood carving up here with deer and stuff. And all that's been forgotten about. You know, you could. Honey, come here, Juan. Juan?
I'm gonna come up.
Juan! No, you're not going up there. Stay over here. Juan! So who knows what this room is? You see that detail? There's a detailed carving of deer and stuff. This was once like a palace or a rich person's house. And then during the fall, you see the electrical wiring here. Apollo, come here. Apollo, come here. Can you stay out? Stay, guys, I don't want you walking in the old nails, please, okay? Especially when I'm making a video, right? Look up there, Juan. You see the carving? This was somebody's house or an old temple that when the communists fell. Huh? Maybe the landlord? Sirs, come here. Can you? And everything. And you go in the front here, and there's a lot of places like this that are completely not taken care of or upgraded. And here's the courtyard. And some rich person's house probably. And when everything fell, what does that say up there? Well, there's a doorway. That was a doorway right there where we were at. What's that say up there? And you see they broke they took off the carving on top. There's a nice marble carving and the dragon carving and the very elaborate, that's wood carving up there. And they took that off. They took off the wood carving up there. And you see the stone carving, and you see over here, they smashed off the marble up here. You see that? That's some very old marble carving up there, and they tried to smash it off to sell it. And they smashed off the other pieces there. But you could still see the very elaborate wood carving up there. It must be very expensive to have made at that time. And if you look at the baseline and the base architecture here, and the granite type walls, I don't know how old this is. Maybe it's not that old. Maybe, huh? Maybe, does it say it? Maybe 1800s?
Do you see the difference?
Yeah, you can see right here. Watch Solaris and Apollo, huh? This was an entryway for the horses probably. All right, there's some cooking going on here. But this was taken over during the fall. And this is the garden, and there's nowhere to detect here because it's all concrete. There's a bathroom over there, and so this was the courtyard. But if you look over there, you could see that at one time the courtyard went farther because the edge of the roof is over there behind that wall. So this building is a new building right here. This building is older than that building. And there was a name up there, and they took the name off the top. There used to be a name up there, and they cut that down and tore it down there. Maybe during the Cultural Revolution they smashed it up. And you could see they took off the markers on the end pillars over there. So, you know, a lot of this happened during the Cultural Revolution. They just destroyed everything. Huang, what does this door say over here, Huang? What does it say on top of the doors? Bobby, can you watch Solaris? What's it say on top of the doors over there? What's it say right here, Huang? On top of that door. What's that say? Old Chinese? You can't read it? My wife can't even read it because it's some kind of old Chinese. You can't read that one either? Huh? Grave. Oh, and so this is a grave over here, huh? Let's see what's over here. Huang, you need to keep an eye on Solaris, please. So, this is a grave area. And, well, according to that sign. And back here is locked up. And it looks like an old work. Can't open it, but put the camera in there. See some old wooden things, and there's some kind of storage room. And here we have, so there's something over there. More elaborate carvings on the top. And look at these wooden, unpreserved pillars. You know? So I moved the TV in. And there's still some nice carvings up there and on the I-beams and stuff. And not much left remains here. You can see the old floor was a marble. And yeah, typical of unreserved things. And today it's just a forgotten building, like many things in China. See the buildings here, and this has been turned into the office. And look up here. You could see the inner workings up there. Those windows look original. One of the few original things that are left remaining, right? So, okay. We'll see what else. Catch you guys later. So here we are directly behind the building. And we're on our way. And you can see the rooftop up there. These are also old buildings a little bit. Right. See, we're gonna look at my GPS right here. So here we have another old building. What's that say up there, Juan? What's it say? You can't read that? You can't read that big sign on top? Huh? This is about the old family's house before. And My wife can't read traditional Chinese. Oh, she doesn't know how to say it in English. Just another typical house left forgotten in China. They tear down most of the houses. You can't see anything. This is the name of a family's house, right? Used to be an old rich person's house. So, we're getting near the ancient mountain park. Thought it might be a good place to look for things. Still quite a bit farther than I thought to walk. They don't let you bring your bikes, so I didn't want to leave my bike down and be locked up. I don't trust the people there. You can see here, is it this way, Juan? Yeah, I see. It's got to go to the entrance, Juan. Hey. So here we are, walking up. These are all factories now. Look at that old big building. It's like an old warehouse. Alright, we'll see you soon at the mountain, hopefully. Some Chinese parakeets. Okay, everybody. So here we are walking. This is kind of a rainforest type situation. Not any places to practice with the detector around here. We're just enjoying the forest. We went up a mountain. Is that our trash right there?
No, it's not our trash.
And we went up the mountain there. And we went on about I don't know, like probably about 5 or 6 kilometer walk already. And maybe a little bit more than that. And looking for a place to practice with the with the metal detector, but as you can see, if you had a chainsaw, cut down trees, practice that real good. But, it's absolutely a beautiful little relaxing walk, although it's all concrete. And it's alright. It's a good.
Yeah, those spiders. We see them.
Yeah, there's some spiders and lots of spiders, you know.
Yeah, there's tons.
See that spider right there? Yeah, there's actually tons of spiders, so you're gonna cut back into that bush. There's a lot of spiders there. You're gonna need to have some long sleeve shirts on and pants on and stuff. This is like a bamboo forest. I wish I could see some pandas. I'd kill them and take them home and make some hamburgers. I'm just kidding. Oh, there's a dark area right there, huh? But as you just saw the spiders, you know, that'd be a good place to go metal detect actually, huh? That's exactly where I'd like to go. But the problem is, I don't have my long shirts on, long pants on. Let me turn on my flashlight. Should we look in there? Let me see here. Hold on a second. So I just want to show you guys, if you look right there, you can see a pretty example of all the little spiders they have in China. Standing. It's in the web between the trees. You see that spider right there? Looks like a tarantula. You know, it's pretty big actually. There's my family and there's the fucking spider. So when you go walking in those trees, they make webs between them, man. It's easy to get caught up in one of those big webs, and they will fuck you up. I'll tell you what, if you put the light up there, help it catch some moss. That's a nasty, goddamn spider. Look at that spider. It is waiting to eat you. I think my wife liked to catch them and play with them. What kind of spider is that, honey? Pretty crazy. Huh? Did you? How'd you see that spider, Bobby? Ah. Okay, dog. Hey! Dog's crazy. Knock it off. Hey, no goofy shit. Hey! Oh, you hurt your foot? Oh, no. Uh-oh. You okay, boy?
Dad, look at it.
Is it cut? Oh, somebody's drunk in the forest. We got people like that where I live. Costs us a lot of money, man. Okay.